Ladies and gentlemen, today is going to be a very serious video because we have a code gooner on the horizon. You heard me right. EB-03 is just around the corner. The waifu collection, the Heroine Edition box is just around the corner, and you're going to want to know what I'm about to tell you today, guys. If you are investing, collecting, playing, this video is for you. But before we get into it, guys, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more great content. And of course, use my code PAPA to get some gamer subs. Look at this awesome gamer sub shirt. I was just drinking some gamer subs before I started doing this video. So use my code, get 10% off your order, and let's start talking about these waifus. So before we start talking about the EB-03 set, guys, I just want to show my latest cards. I just got this in the mail yesterday. We got the Ground Death event card, the manga event card from OP14, and I pulled this beauty, Perona. We're talking about waifus today. Figured I'd show it. Looking good, looking good. Very happy with that pull. That's a $350 card right there. But okay, let's start talking about EB-03. So guys, months ago, we kind of had a bit of a discussion on this channel about my previous thoughts about EB-03. You know, I was in my car, I was about to go to class, and I was just talking. But guys, I think EB-03 is going to make huge waves in the One Piece market. Let's just take a look right here on TCG Player. We can see the pre-sale for this box, okay? Not a case, box, is already shooting up, guys, and we've already had somebody buy this thing for $900 US. Somebody's making a very risky bet, if you ask me. But the prices for these have been going insanely high, higher than any box we've seen before at pre-release. And guys, it's not a good thing. This isn't a good thing. We can't be pricing retail completely out of pre-release boxes because no one's gonna buy them but the richy rich, you know what I'm saying? But like, let's take a look at why this box is making waves, okay? So EB-03, it is the Heroines Edition. This is a box dedicated to the waifus of One Piece. And I mean, guys, listen. These cards are gorgeous, okay? We've got gold dons of Nami and is this Robin or Boa? We got Boa. I mean, listen. We've got insane looking SPs. I mean, this is a good card. I like this card. Boa, you already know this is gonna be over $1,000, okay? Like, look at this. And of course, we've got Vivi, Perona, we've got Koala, we've got Reiju. I mean, like, look at these portraits, guys, okay? They're just fantastic looking cards, especially if you like these girls, okay? Which you probably do. And we even got, we got Tashigi here as well, and that's a really nice Tashigi. I like the portrait kind of style look to these SPs. But of course, if you didn't know, guys, the manga card for this set is also gonna be Uta. So a lot of confusion about Uta. We did all want a Robin. I was with this. I really think if they put Robin in here, this box was already mooning, all right? It's already gonna moon, but like it was gonna go to like Jupiter, okay? Because we demand a Robin manga card, but they gave us Uta. A lot of confusion here in the West, but apparently Uta is really popular in Japan. And of course, you know, she was in the movie and all that sort of stuff. But guys, I mean, like, listen, do I really gotta say it, okay? This is the first time, possibly in any set ever. I'm not sure, you can educate me on this, but as far as I know, this is the first set ever to dedicate cards completely to just the female side of a story, okay? And look, who doesn't love the girls in One Piece? And like Nami, you know, she's so popular. She is probably the most popular girl in One Piece next to Robin, of course, and Boa. But I mean, like, these are just amazing looking cards. They're beautiful. They're really kind of just showing off, like, they're just showing off the feminine power of these characters. Okay, I'm kind of going a little too far with this, but you know what I mean. They're great looking cards, and listen, it's gonna be a Gooner alert because you know they're gonna be going for this stuff, and we're already seeing the price action for it. Now, I was lucky enough to pre-order a couple of these boxes. I have no idea if they're gonna charge me like what, $500, $600 for these boxes. I was very lucky actually when I pre-ordered OP14 and the prices of the boxes were going up to like $350. They didn't charge me. They just charged me for classic retail price, which was really nice, which is about $150 US, which was super cool. But like, I don't know how often that's gonna happen. Now I'm gonna quickly show you a clip from our Lord and Savior Rudy from Alpha Investments about his thoughts about the current price action of the One Piece booster boxes.
And I told you guys in the video a few days ago with One Piece, I do believe print runs need to be ramped up. I do not believe sealed boxes of cards should come out and box prices should be going to $500, $600 a box within 90 days. I do not believe that is a correct path. I do not believe that is healthy. That is you can't have too many tendies. The whole get high on your supply, and you have to be very. They got to increase the print run for One Piece.
So, I mean, like, yeah, in a nutshell, like, this isn't the most sustainable situation right now. I mean, of course, everybody wants a piece of the action. Everybody wants the next booster box. OP-14 was definitely the first time I started realizing that the demand was completely outpacing the supply. Not that that was never a problem, because it's always kind of been a problem getting product, but, like, I was going to the store. There were lines out the door, which I've never seen before, at least here. People were calling in, constantly asking to buy cases and stuff. They couldn't do it. I mean, OP-13 was big, but OP-14 was like, okay, we just entered like a new phase of the One Piece market. This also reminds me of when Prismatics came out, was it last year? Beginning of last year, or like maybe, I can't really give you the date, but I was just kind of getting into the Pokemon market. I was trying to study it and understand it, and when Prismatics came out with EVs and all that stuff, I was just like, sweet, that's going to be popular. Never saw a booster box for probably 8 months. Everyone was just buying them. The scalpers were buying them. There wasn't enough product. Now, I think they've reprinted that set since then. But no, it's just been absolutely insane. And of course, the print demand for product has also become a hot topic because a lot of people are demanding that Bandai start revving up their printer and start making more supply to meet the demand. Now, this is obviously a good and a bad thing because we want people to have enough to go around. But it is going to affect the market. If there's a high supply with the high demand, it will kind of mess up the prices. It'll lower prices. And listen, I know a lot of people, they don't care about that. They want that, which is totally fair. But, like, you can't just have your way with everything, right? Like, there has to be balance. I don't agree with having $900 to $1,000 booster boxes day one. I don't agree with that. I mean, the cases, I don't even want to know how much the case for this is going to be. Can we actually find that out? Let's see here. What's the case? What? Oh, wow. Wow. Okay, so we've got some listings for 10 grand on this bad boy. $6,000 US. Wow, guys. This is unprecedented. Not really. Okay, we knew that the waifu gang was going to go for this. But guys, nonetheless, it's definitely not good that people are starting to feel priced out. I don't think that's a good thing. We definitely can't forget, as much as we like to invest and collect and all that sort of stuff, like, we cannot just push out the player base. The player base is very important, and yes, I mean, these are beautiful, gorgeous cards, but I could see plenty of people wanting to rock these cards in their decks, and I mean, we can't have only the rich being able to buy these cards. The manga cards, yes, they're the chase cards, right? Like, that's just like that's the highest bar in a set, I mean, typically, and that's kind of, where things are going with that. But no, guys, it's been a very interesting ride. Oh, I didn't even notice the gold Don Uta, which is cool. But here's Robin. Very nice, cool. I wasn't even looking at that. But no, straight up, guys, like, there's just a lot of madness happening now in the One Piece market, and it really kind of begs the question, like, how long is this going to keep going? In my last video, or one of my last videos, I was talking about how we're entering the final phase, and a lot of people were like, no, man, this is the beginning, and listen, I could be totally wrong, like, nobody knows where this is going, but markets do not go up forever. That's not how this works, and, getting Mr. Beast and Logan Paul in here, it does kind of feel like we're reaching the peak of something. Now, of course, again, I could be wrong, but nonetheless, even if it's not the peak, even if this continues, people getting priced out, it's going to damage the player base. And, again, as somebody who collects and invests in these cards, and I play every now and again, but, I know how important the player base is, and we can't have that happen. So it's really interesting what's going on here, and obviously a lot of people are feeling very hopeless with this too. I mean, considering these cards aren't even out yet in the English, and we're already seeing these kind of prices in Japanese, I think the Boa Hancock PSA 10 Japanese SP here, as you can see, is going for like $1,800 right now, which is insanity. Actually, can we find that? Wow, look at this. Crazy. Okay, so we got about $1,600 US for this thing. That's insane. Holy crap. Nine viewed in the last 24 hours. Let's take a look at the Nami real quick. Yeah, I mean, like, these prices are crazy, guys. Like, the English is cooked for this set, okay? Almost $1,400 US. Like, wow. 31 people watching this. Obviously, going to be a problem for a lot of people. Obviously, it's going to be hard. It's going to be a really difficult set to get your hands on and afford these cards. I hate to say it. Now, will this be the case for the next set, OP-15, when it comes out? I don't know. I'm gonna say hopefully not, because this is obviously an EB-03 set, and EB-03 sets are also low print usually, so that's another thing we have to consider. I mean, like, looking at EB, like, let's look at EB-01 real quick. I mean, as you know, EB-01, which is the nice pink-looking set, is $846 US, which is, you know, is cheaper than the EB-03 sets, but like, these sets have always kind of been at the top. Looking at the last year of price action, it's gone up 256%, which I actually think is like pretty reasonable. Like, again, these are low print run sets. And I mean, let's look at EB-02 real quick, which was the Anime 25th collection. And this was a really cool set as well. I mean, I do like that Bandai is making very unique sets every now and again, which is cool, but this set is going for $524 US, and over the last year, we can see there's a big spike creeping up. So, you know, EBO 1 and 2 and 3, PRBO 1 and 2, and eventually 3. I mean, like, these are definitely sets that are typically lower print run and are just going to be better buys and better holds, especially if you're trying to invest in sealed product, which, by the way, has also become an interesting conversation, because I see that Bandai stores are now going to start opening their sealed products. What are your thoughts on that? Obviously, you know, I think that Bandai cannot really be, like, contributing to the market in this way, like contributing to people buying up sealed product. I think they're trying to, you know, help the player base out. But I thought this was going to be every card store worldwide, which had me a little freaked out, because, you know, I'm personally trying to collect some hobby boxes. I'm not really sitting on a ton of sealed product other than my collection. But it would be kind of annoying to buy a couple of sealed boxes and somebody's just like, nope, cut it open. But what do you think? What are your thoughts about all that? But yeah, guys, overall, my last thoughts about this, I really think this is going to be a really expensive set. I think the waifu gang is going to buy this up. I think there's going to be huge demand for it for obvious reasons, okay? But, I mean, overall, guys, these cards are beautiful. Bandai keeps printing really great SPs. I mean, SPs are goated. Like, again, you know, really happy with this Perona SP that I pulled the other day. Still can't believe how much it is. Literally a $350 card, which is absolute insanity. You know, and the Perona SP here is really nice looking too. But yeah, I guess we're gonna have to wait and see what happens, guys. We're gonna have to let the market do its thing. But other than that, I hope this video was insightful. If it was, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, guys. And a video should pop up on the screen. Be sure to click it, and I will see you over there.